John Alcorn's painting is the inspiration for this week's colours. Bubblegum pink, burnt orange, egg yolk and warm pink. Lovely pink, bright colours. And today I'm going to mix it with watercolour. I'm using core colours, and the colours that I'm using are magenta. I also have pyrrole red light. That's like a very bright scarlet red. And I have transparent pyrrole orange. It's a very bright orange colour. And I also have quinacridone gold, and there I have nickel azo yellow. So, and that's the quinacridone gold colour, which is a lovely burnt orange colour. Then to make it into more of a pastel, I have the white gouache, and just in case I need it, I have a little bit of Payne's grey if I wanted to make it more dull or make the colour less vibrant. So bubblegum pink, I have magenta, tiny little bit of the pyrrole red, and then a good dollop of white. And you see that pastel, flat, pink, sugary, clean pink colour that you get from that. So just those two, the red and the pink, to create that. And now for the orange, I'm going to mix the transparent orange with the gold colour, quinacridone gold. So I'm mixing that together, and then I have the yellow, which is basically just the nickel azo yellow by itself, creating that lovely transparent colour. To make the deeper pink, I'm using magenta and pyrrole red and a tiny little bit of white. So I get that solid colour, but it's a more intense bright pink. So there you have them. I've written them up, and here I'm doing kind of doodle, and I'm using the word love as my starting point and painting what will become a heart. I'm bringing in my house shape a little bit quickly there, since that's my theme for the year, or the intention is to incorporate a house shape. So there's my house shape, but I am going to turn this into a heart shape ultimately, just using the colors, the bright pink, to create the outline. I'm using a dagger brush. You can get the fine tip with it, and I'm painting little scallops on the edge. Repeating the word love inside the heart. This is with the sentiment of Valentine's Day coming up in 2 days' time. So just a little doodle love heart, and see where it goes. Start with a word, and then the lines just turn into other shapes, bringing in some more heart shapes. And then I'm starting to fill in the color. So I'm using the orange color, and I'm adding that into some of the openings. And there's the yellow as well. So the orange and the yellow remain translucent. I didn't add any white to them, so I didn't turn it into a gouache. It's still the original watercolor. So you can see how translucent and bright it is. The moment white is added, it makes the color less transparent. It takes that inherent watercolor quality out of it, so you can just see the contrast of the brightness of the yellow and the orange to the flat bubblegum pink. It's difficult to get a bubblegum pink to read like that by just using watercolor. I would have to have it very diluted with water to get that same effect, but it will still probably read like a brighter pink. And that's one of the reasons why white is added to effectively turn it into a gouache. I add the white gouache and then it becomes a tinted gouache. So adding more of the orange there, some more heart shapes. And then I carrying on with my doodling, just playing and making more lines around it. Some more shapes. This is the playful doodle shape, starting with the word love, turning it into a heart. If you want to join me in this little exercise, you can do it in a sketchbook, or you can make a little card. You can make a Valentine's card, or you can make a heart and just leave it somewhere for someone to find, just because it's always a nice idea, finding an original, just a doodle, an art piece somewhere. It's a nice gesture. So I'm adding some more heart shapes. So the heart's just expanding and becoming more shapes around the original bigger heart shape. Filling it in with color. Adding more yellow. So my yellow color is not added too solidly. I'm making marks and painting in between the lines. So more of the orange. And there I've added the orange. Bit more detail, bit more yellow on the edges. Embellishing this heart shape and turning it into a very elaborate pink, yellow, orange heart. So have a go if you like, and do one or use the colors in any way you please. Enjoy.